Authoring DITA within FrameMaker is extremely easy. Here we see an almost completed DITA topic that was created in FrameMaker. If you look very, very closely underneath the word New, look in the tab up above and notice the file is called maxwellsteps.xml. FrameMaker is actually capable of authoring native XML, and we're using DITA 1.2 right out of the box. First thing we'll explore about DITA here is how simple the user interface is. There's actually a structure view to guide you through your authoring. This is our first look at DITA for Microsoft Word users, so we'll do more later. If I open up my element catalog, it's showing me that where I've inserted myself underneath a list item, the only thing legal to do is another list item. So if I go ahead and double click on that, I can go ahead and type in that this is step D. As simple as that. I don't need the list catalog, so I can go ahead and close it up. Let's back up a little bit and find out how this file got created in the first place, and then we'll do just a little bit of editing with it. If we go back to DITA, this file was created by simply saying that we wanted to create a new DITA file, and we chose a new DITA topic. And this opened up a file that looked very, very similar to what we were in before. We simply made a custom title. We put some sort of intro. You put in the author's name, and then I'm basically just typing over what's called strawman text. This gray text, the angle brackets is indicating what needs to be entered. So I'll say do the following steps. Okay, now the first list that you saw got inserted in the following fashion. We simply opened up our element catalog, and amongst the many things that we could create legally is an ordered list. Double-clicking on the ordered list gave me the first text that I needed for my steps. So I typed in step 1, and then I clicked underneath that list item to see what I could do, and there was another list item waiting for me. So I made this one step 2, and then eventually I was ready to create another list. So underneath that, inside of the list item itself, if I went inside of one of the list items, one of the things I could create was another level of an ordered list, just like that. And notice that now we're starting with A. So I made this step A, and then once I was there, I started to repeat the process of creating more list items within the same list, step B, etc. So let's go back to our original file, which is a little bit more complete. And the final thing we'll see about DITA that's quite different from authoring unstructured FrameMaker, and it's one of the tremendous advantages of it, is that a lot of your formatting takes place automatically. The formatting is actually driven by the placement and location of the elements. This is what we call context-sensitive formatting. So for instance, here where it says step D, you'll see down here in the structure view I have a list item. And notice that this entire list is contained within another list item. So if I were to take this list item and promote it by moving it up here, it would actually have to become part of the first list and change from alpha ABC to numeric 1, 2, 3. So all we need to do is to take the list item and simply move up, and as soon as we're in a legal location, notice there's a checkbox in front of it, and when I let go, it no longer says step D, it has numbered itself with A2. So this has actually changed itself to a first level numeric list instead of a second level alpha list. It's just that simple. This is just a quick introduction to authoring with DITA in FrameMaker. Naturally, there's much more to it, and we have a number of other demonstrations that we will refer you to. This concludes our demonstration.